Determined.
Determined.
Inspired.
Inspired.
Victorious.
Victorious.
Anointed. Anointed.
Divas of Dallas!
Hi, Divas.
Hi.
This is Candace and Miss Keisha. And we're actually just playing around. We're about to do an interview. She has a business called AwKinaSew'N. You want to go ahead and talk about your business a little bit?
Well, AwKinaSew'N came about because I do just that. AwKinaSew'N. I am a seamstress. I have been a seamstress for about 26 years or so. It's just a passion that I love. I like creating one, possibly two of a kind pieces. I don't typically like to just make stuff you will typically find in the store. So it's not like I have a mortar and brick kind of place. It's kind of like word of mouth, how you find me. So you won't find a lot of the creations I make like online for you to purchase because they typically are one of a kind custom orders. But I do make these shirts that I'm wearing right now. You can't really see it, but we will show. So it says "My Natural is Beautiful," and this is one of my designs. And then I have another one that we will show you guys later. That is Natural Girl. Just came up with the idea because it was something that when I went natural about 6 years ago, I just wanted a shirt that described who I was and let everybody know that my natural is beautiful.
So not only does she have shirts, she also have a line, The Distinguished Gentleman. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
The Distinguished Gentleman came about because I was at like a little fair. It was actually a poetry night and they had vendors. So I had a table there and a guy came and purchased one of my shirts for his wife. I make hair bows for little girls and he bought something for his daughter. And then he was like, "But you don't have nothing for men." So I thought, okay, well, I can do something. And so I came up with the concept of a men accessory line. And the Distinguished Gentleman is what it finalized to be. And so it's lapel flowers, pocket squares, and in the near future, I will be adding bow ties. And those are like typically not your traditional kind of lapels. I do like the rare colors or just different. I like it to be a conversation piece.
I'm going to get one. Keep talking.
Oh, and so it's typically not something you would find in the store because the traditional lapels are... Now, I do make traditional lapels, don't get me wrong, but I typically like to make those that you just won't find in the store because they are different. So Candace has a few here. So this is like one set that you would typically find. It's a bow tie. That's a lapel.
It's cute.
So it can mix and match. And then this is your white that is like classic, but it's not the typical flower you would find in the store.
Or we can go.
And then I started out with the carnation style flower that a lot of men typically like. But then the pink came about because of the breast cancer awareness in October. So you can always, dress it up, dress it down, it's whatever. But
you have one in your hair. She has
this
a flower.
Is a hair flower that I make also, just so you guys can get a close-up. It's like the carnation flower. It's just a little clip, but it's something that when you're natural, it just adds that pop of color to finish the outfit.
Now, last year, you had the pleasure of going to the Steve Harvey Neighborhood Awards.
I did.
Something amazing happened there.
Oh, my gosh. Well, Tyrese got one of my lapels. We made a black rose custom made for him. There was only 3 of those made. He got one. His publicist got one. And then my son's friend at North Carolina A&T got the other. But the one that was specifically made for him, he almost didn't get. But my determined child, Atasia Finley, made sure she went back. She bought a CD and made sure that he got the lapel and was able to take a picture with him. So that is on my Instagram, The Distinguished Gentleman. And you can see that she wrote this big old long drawn out excitement about us meeting Tyrese and him getting the lapel. So
because not only did he get the lapel, Something else happened.
He actually wore it.
He wore
during
it.
the award
Yes.
show when he performed at the Neighborhood
Yes.
Awards. He came
Yes.
out on stage with this white suit and that black rose, and it was amazing to me. All I could do was scream because that was just the most amazing thing for me. So
Yes.
he probably.
I don't know what I would have done if Tyrese would have had on anything that I would have created. I mean, I know I wouldn't have stopped talking about it. And he looks so handsome in it too.
Oh,
But he's just handsome.
right.
So.
He is a nice eye candy.
You have an event coming up.
I do. May 21st. It is my second annual fashion show that is a fundraiser. It will be benefiting the S&K Creative Possibility Foundation and also college funding for a youth. I typically try to use this as my way of giving back. So I do a fashion show. Last year was my first one, and the dress that Candace is talking about, is that right? Is it Miss Renee or is it Candace Renee? My sister
Yes.
is talking about is one of the garments that I made from last year's fashion show, which was titled Revamping the Ode. So during my fashion shows, I typically take things that have already been made, and this year is denim and pearls. So everything will be wrapped around denim. And it would be me taking a pair of old jeans and making it into a vest, making it into a dress, or taking a few pieces of denim and making them into something. The dress that she is referring to, though, was a men's dress shirt that I made into a strapless dress for a youth that was modeled at the fashion show last year. So that is typically what the fashion shows are about, is revamping some form of something that was already made and just making it into something new, or teaching you how to take what you already have in your closet and knowing that you can make it into something new. You don't always have to go buy. You can just repurpose.
I'm looking at this dress, and I had no idea that this was an old man shirt. It is cute. Y'all, it looks like, I mean, it actually looked like she made it for someone going to the prom. So, okay, so your event is May 21st.
May 21st at 6. You can get tickets at eventbrite.com under Denim and Pearls Fashion Show. And they are on sale. We are having an early bird special the tickets are $25 until the 23rd of this month. And then they go to $30 and they are $35 at the door. So I truly, strongly encourage you to get your tickets early because it is something you will want to see.
Where's the event going to be?
The event is at the Gardner Life Center in Hutchins, which is like 12 minutes from downtown Dallas. So it's not very far, really close. And there is an after party. So something to
You need
look
a model.
forward to.
I'll be there.
Oh,
I mean, even if you don't need a model, I'll still be there. Okay, y'all. Alrighty. So, thank y'all for tuning in. And again, look for her interview in 2 weeks. And AwKinaSew'N, the distinguished gentleman, if you want some lapels for your man, for your brother, for your dad, your cousin,
They
your
make
son.
great accessories. It's like the new metrosexual thing is what I've been told.
Men don't like to be.
They don't like to be called that, but the ones that are like dapper, that is for the new dapper man. That's what it is.
Very
right there.
distinguished.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Look. Cute. I love it. All right, ladies, divas and gents, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. We have to get this interview done. And stay tuned if you want to see the products. If you want to see this dress, check out the interview.
Thanks.
Peace and blessings.